humanity has survived. And you, well done for finding this tape. If I hid this narration high in the mountains of Scotland, in a place so extreme, it would not be stumbled upon for hundreds of years. Under a rock that has no earthly business being in a Scottish mountainside. Black volcanic glass. This is the story of the beginning of the end. So, child, sit back, take note, because this is how the year Mother went down.
Hex of women, sex is sitting, the Holy Ghost comatose. She hung from ropes, her eyes are dead like the dog. Then she sung a note, tongue on coke, here comes the Pope, lacerated throat. Bow to the goat, the owl is their cult. The forbidden, the hidden, secret from the unliving. Hung image, abandoned prisons, resurrection and conflictions. Crucifixions and voodoo is the new system. Angel on bikes with spikes with the Wu emblem. I welcome you all to my kingdom hall. I spirit away to my cave and their wings will fall. Black magic, AD read the stars like Santos. Palms close, ESL did my cover in Cosmos. Who are those people in ponchos? Aztecs, but now you're seeing with the homies at car shows. Dark flows show you the secrets of Damo. These are not bars, they're barcodes. I caught you sleeping on sofas, Morpheus watching you. Copper tools down your mouth and jelly. Strapped down with metals in your head, resist the devil. Tie his legs, connect the tube in his arm nodes.
Expositors of Revelation differ widely as to the exact nature of the Mark of the Beast. Besides the implanted chip view, other speculations include an ID card, a microchip, a barcode that is tattooed onto the skin, or simply a mark that identifies someone as being faithful to the Antichrist's kingdom.
Shaka, Killah Priest. Babylon, Sumer myth, the man from planet Risk walked into a dish, Hebrew scripts, Sanskrit, transmit from the people of Atlantis. Followers, lots of blood, mental hospitals, people eating pills like they Skittles, sayings and riddles. You believe in books or your crystals? Candles blowing, why you blowing? Kush like a whistle, so official. Cherry cola farm, Killah Priest, age of the dead. The 7 wives gave me some bread. The rockets rise to nebula forever. Second world of Walter Reed. Second world of Walter Reed. Second world of Walter Reed. Planet of the gods. Midnight off in the sky. Light storming. Warnings. Old idols. Scold vitals. Cult arrival. Revivals. Quote from Bibles. Is that smoke or ghost? The one who coached the disciples. A crown of thorns is ribbed. Poked by his Bibles. You sounded strong. I awoke from these titles. OGKP, cherry cola farm, deadly cobras in his palm, ready hold his bomb. The soldiers open arms, day of the dead. The 7 wives gave me some bread. The rockets rise to nebula forever. Second world of Walter Reed. Second world of Walter Reed. Second world of Walter Reed. The saints were buried in the sanctuary, drinking blood like it's cherries. The dragon with the 7 heads, 10 horns, windstorms, pit bulls are sick wolves from the thick woods. Insane asylum, gang violence. The angels playing violins, cause we're almost at our end. Let's ascend, transcend power and family. The hour we landed, let's do the justice. Love, peace, and happiness. We power our planet. Of the dead, the 7 lives gave me some bread. The rockets rise to nebula forever. Second World War to read. Second World War to read. Second World War to read.
Yo, outer space vintage, victorious finish, give you the business. The knowledge is endless, I'm just a chemist / legend. Cake stash, heavyweight, cash reverend. Selling cane, my motto used to be no half-stepping. Stash the weapons, my ass crept in. With a mask facing the task, most challenge in the past tested. With the weight of the world on my shoulders, studying lessons and manifesting my destiny to the essence. Carbon-based alien race rap, high science, natural state, black, the wild function. Style junction, versatile production. Mind detect mind, it's nothing, we just number crunching.
Mind detect mind, stay strong, live divine. Created by design, from God greatest mind. The gangster hour logos on his wings. Check me, king, the ego of an eagle, the Elohim, the pharaoh rocking the sky beetle, the beast supreme. Your highness flyers, I'm from a ghost world. I came to earth ride an elephant. I flesh morph from smoke into pearls, from pearls into melanin. Gold skeleton, my throne sit on a throne, on top of a throne. Register, the nebula, the rocket is flown. Cop it, the name is unknown. Cosmic prophet, from the flames I move stones. Dr. Conscious, Dr. Strange of the Wu Rome. Mind detect mind, stay strong, live divine. Created by design, from God greatest mind.
My eyes blink fire, gunshots for hire. My first Siberian tiger, stitched by Elijah. Lock this neck strip, that's a prophet's drip. You fuck all that friendly shit, I'll empty this grip. I make the semi do a split, that's 2 niggas hit. Tighten them screws in your wig. We cold chillin', laying on the moon, while your blood spill like the champagne room. Play the bass tune, the flute sound the alarm. I hit the wave room, real surfing, Valley Dawn, Vatican. I walk with the gods cause they know me, I was born with it. They ain't gotta preach, I'm fortunate. Porcelain skin bitch, she talking it, proportionate tits. We lost in the mix. Yo, I can ride this beat horseless. It sound like I'm rhyming with Porsche tints. I dog walk you niggas you bitch made, switchblades.
Get hit, spinning, reverse, caress and kick. Peasant bitch, leave you on a remote planet desolate. We're not the ones you can intimidate. You get injured, mate. During this process, I will eliminate. Killah Priest, mega powers.
Shaka, sit down with some tea, man. When the Buddha poured his tea, they said he used tongs and only poured enough for a sip. Places salsa on the brick while he sits on top of a stick. Not one eyebrow would twitch. Then he would flick his wrist real quick. Enough for only 1 drip. Then he kicked the cup to a tree. The tea splashed to the leaves down to his lips. Refreshing, the tea's pungent. That was his sun kiss, the monks and the monkstress sung hymns as they brung fish. Now when I write, I do similar. I close my eyes, then my room become a cinema. I get you high like some bud or some indica. Eyes in my hand like India. The humpster, the hunter, I'm the emperor.
Yo, my people, sky people, fly eagles, life evil, drive regal, DNA composed from 5 sequels, jive lethal, futuristic flow, you prime evil, supply needle, to junkies in the hood, my crime's illegal, be now, my name spreads in shrines and steeples, mind feeble, I really don't have time for sheeple, rhymes Knievel, raw as cocaine combined with diesel, lines vino, a terror since design in the fetal, bald eagle flight, next up the eye of the needle sight, table fright. Many lost their lives over legal rights. If people fight, Scaribok Beetle made the Beatles hype. Evil life, Everybody claiming they're royal. Stable Regal nice.
You get hit, spinning, reverse, caressing, kick, peasant bitch, leave you on a remote planet desolate. We're not the ones you can't intimidate. You get injured, mate. During this process, I will eliminate. You get hit, spinning, reverse, caressing, kick, peasant bitch, leave you on a remote planet desolate. We're not the ones you can't intimidate. You get injured, mate. During this process, I will eliminate. You
I'm
get
imminent.
hit.
You're mentally deficient. That's ignorant. More power than Nova the human rocket, who I killed in villages. Annihilation wave destroyed them all. The Black Vortex Alpha. I serve no nostalgia. I used to kick it with buckwheat and alfalfa. My encounter with Galaxus makes his back split. I reestablish all mathematics to break his abdomen. I then focus a quasar out of SBX-1 missile defense radar and scar every character in DC Spar till the star Adar. The death of the Twilight Zone, Twillweave. I kill rappers at home, ill-conceived. My line might explode, I'm risky. You look like Goofy from Disney. I'm sticky. Any MC, I break his knee. I'm tricky. I'm busy in the Drizzly City. I'd combat 50.
Get 'em. The projects of Soviet Union,
Right.
with Harriet Tubman, the extinction of wife and husband,
Right.
political refugee, sleeping with the enemy, corrupted government official energy, big business, oil spills and water that killed the lotus. No more COVID.
No more.
Mr. President, I don't want your vaccine. Government looking to make our lives extreme. No justice, no peace.
No
the
peace.
slogan of my protest, evil thoughts that manifest.
Right.
Every billionaire got their own campaign trying to invest.
Right.
And I'm supposed to trust these devils and wish for the best. Come on, God. I'm looting with a picket sign designed to live a life of crime. Inserted microchips in your spine,
Right.
so they can monitorize your climb.
Right.
But not this time.
Not this time.
Not this child.
Not this child.
Not this Solomon child.
Right.
No access to my function, and I won't drown in they self-destruction.
Check it out.
Yeah.
You get hit, spinning, reverse, caressing, kick, peasant bitch, leave you on a remote planet desolate. We're not the ones you can't intimidate. You get injured, mate. During this process, I will eliminate. You get hit, spinning, reverse, caressing, kick, peasant bitch, leave you on a remote planet desolate. We're not the ones you can't intimidate. You get injured, mate. During this process, I will eliminate. You get hit. Yeah, you get hit. Check it out, word up, you get hit. Mega powers. Mega powers. And then I'll just add it, man.
I lived here in Greenwood, Mississippi off and on from the age of 7 until I was 18. I crossed a lot of hurdles here. Started first grade, learned how to drive a car, fell in love for the first time. I also crossed another hurdle here. I experienced death. My paternal grandmother, my brother. And we all go through this, of course. Everybody grieves. But some people have a certainty that helps them cope with grief. They are certain they will see their loved ones again in heaven. For some of us, it's not quite that simple. In fact, it's the greatest question we ask ourselves. What happens when we die?
loved ones gone, made a spiritual form. Come back to you when you hear this song. Reading heartfelt text, many regrets, we upset, but stay blessed. We may be next. Pay your respect as they fly through the vortex. And quietness, peaceful as the cord disconnects, as the unexplained take over the cerebral cortex, and the warmness approaches you in the softness. Giant incense sticks burn over urns, out concerns, how life turns, a lesson to learn. Our quest to preserve, in the essence, questions our nerve. Health and blessing for those resters, our faces disturbed. Get a drink, hit the herb, help us think on your words. I wish you good thoughts, peace, frankincense and myrrh. The smell of rosemary and sage come from your grave, but you're not there, you rose the third day. You chose to leave while the earth stayed.
Love will last forever, forever and ever. Our love will last forever and ever and ever. I came a long way, and someday I will return home where I belong. Someday I will be with you.
Loved ones gone, made a spiritual form.
With you, and only you.
For all to respect, we might be next.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
We often hear the sad song. We often hear the sad song of what we did mad wrong. In the kitchen with the rags on, how long before dad's gone, fighting and fussing. It's end the discussion. We both feel disgusted, and you are trusted, and both be frontin'. Here, die for me, and you are two sucking your gut in. Just then, that's when I figured we'd be a couple. How many beers you had? Well, at least a couple. She talking to her friends a lot, always on the phone. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. She like, I'm like, damn. You sound like a duck. No more fun days with my hand on your butt. Let's get a Sunday. You want the cone or the cup? But I'm older these days, baby. I'm giving up. If we keep going back and forth, I'm off. Now she said, let's talk. Now niggas be rhyming. Yeah. I tried rest, but the battle cries, they irked me. Well, certainly, the rappers of man provoked me to anger. Slowly, surely, this cannot be, but master, the children MCs grown somewhat foul and unhumble to your style of royal offering. They said, since your sister passing, well, they kinda said you're softened. What? Nonsense. Though it rests in the conscience, a plea for peace I'll dispense. You will see, read the magazines, they can't help but mention me, sire. But sire, all hell greatness as he shakes his fist. They even seduce your girl, deceived her, made her a part of their world. And he grabs his forearms and breaks his wrist. What is this nonsense? Send a letter to my brothers. We're dying, drink wine, greet one another. No inside, though I know, staring out my window, they have lost some sense of respect. Wait, servant, hand me my sword. Ungrateful bastard, tonight I'll place my blade upon their necks. walk upside like a horse on his hinds, holding the course to the sky, divine force with the rhymes. Tongue switchblade, go every which way. You pitch made, pick your grave, kick you in the pit of Leonidas. Writers, true fighters, saliva produce fire. The oxygen makes the juice through the wire. And a true writer, about to get loose when the mic's clutch. The writer ignites from friction, caused by the components of more addiction. The writer absorbs, begins spitting. Heads roll when the sword is risen. You put the bed by the mortician, scorching the whack rappers, the axe grabber. Lyric beat your brains, jackhammer. Prepare for disaster, style and trap ya, blast ya. My pen massacres whole cities like Dracula. The blood gluttonous, go for the gut, then let it spill out of stomach. More omens coming, big feet, big shoes, I'm about to roam in something. Cha? Yeah. New York, nigga. Queens, what up? Stand up. Brooklyn, what up? I spit that gun usage, upright position while shooting. Thug documents and folders and projects in fusion. Prayer carpets, apartments, untreated hearts with Newton. Every nigga's Larry King when you carry machines. Beige and blood beans grab you with wings. Fly away from earth while newborns cry their way to the nurse. That was last night action, today's a new birth. Pre-shot, raw trade. We run through beats like A trains run through Broadway. Gangsta poetry, tatted on the armor apes. Silverback heart get splashed in the park like lakes. My bars need gates, barbed wire flow. Prison rap regarded as great. Whatever the God embrace, headshots, you don't have to go far to see stars in your face, nigga.
Yeah, it's no telling when you running in them streets, class A felons. Prime dons beat the clock every hour selling. Don't put your lifeline on scales of drug dealing.
Wordplay, 2-5, gorilla goons, Munafi coon. Desert wolves howl at the moon. The flyest Adonis, black mask, master proudest. Who else but me? Most lavish, Louis Vuittonish. All praise the most exalted. Supreme forces, made niggas and bosses. Bulletproof Porsches. My life in HD minus the green screen. We the supreme team, reality rag gleam. Shine on them, something illuminous. I'm true to this, Christ and the disciples with semi-auto rifles. Bang to my heart seats, half guard, half beast. Discreetly I clap heat, never let you rap me. Queens where the goons meet, live music to move me. Far from a movie, what the streets are do to me.
Conviction rates, criminal bait. Federal banks got the stock in the penitentiary. Mumia just about a half century. Chain gang full of chain snatchers and slain attackers. Blow trial get hanged by the plane crackers. Pressure can make a diamond. The less evils of the DA and the prosecutor. It's the jury versus Judah.
World order on the Mexican border. Martial law versus the cartel, sons and daughters. Through the mask up in the formal, talk to reporters. My Supreme Court lawyer's a fiend and coke snorter. More longer, more shorter it get. The 2012, did the Mayans really see the true end in the hell? Or the birth of a new beginning? I'm in tune while the planet's spinning. With a spiritual gun, I'm an alien, Israeli in Area 51. Top secret, but not Egypt. You can drop heat without features. Smuggle that kush through the speakers. Of course I'm my brother keeper. In these last days against FEMA, we gon' need a street sweeper or a taxpayer heat seeker. Fuck your new sneakers, new laybacks, chains either. 9/11 about to get deeper.
It's the jury versus Judah. It's the jury versus Judah.
Lord, son, Shaka, Killah Priest, know what it is, priesthood. Stolen verse from the oldest church, the backyard, black gods dig a hole in dirt, make the omen smirk. Swollen earth, woman in travail showing birth. The gates of hell are open, you going first. Snakes and spells from goatmen that show a curse, that build an idol that's golden, that's bold with girth. They call them legion with demons. Good evening, said the man from England. The woods are breathing, the men in hoods are grieving. For good reason, the mouths of wolves are bleeding. While I form pyramids out of the shape of dodecahedrons. Who do you believe in? I came from the nebula region. From the forever, talk to Tesla while he's sleeping. I'm from the raw right before dreaming. From that spot, millisecond of dark when you blinking. Lord, son, from where the war's from. Armored disciple, my sword is a ton. Drag your corpse from my horse, it's pale. The rider is hell, look back at me, turn to salt. Force, Medusa's head on a burning cross. A pitchfork and the ruler dead in his own court. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. The God is unknown, source before death. He sit upon his throne, hip-hop's royalness. Look Adam's zone, got to enjoy this.
Darkness, we come out of a canal of darkness. After 9 months in the womb, it is out of this darkness that we come into the light. The mystery of the dark is haunting, makes you feel insecure, like you're blind and don't know what's up ahead. And somehow you must feel your way, somehow you must find your way. The darkness is intimidating. It scares the daylights out of you and humbles you, leaving you to depend on the eyes of your soul and the beat of your heart. And yet, there is beauty in the darkness. It becomes a background for the stars to shine, a cushion for the sun to rest his head, and allow the moon to adorn herself with glitter. Darkness, we come out of a canal of darkness. After 9 months in the womb, it is out of this darkness that we come into the light.